stepping from behind the tree, showing his blade-thin, 6'4" body. Colonel Tolstoy cradled his M16 rifle in the crook of his left arm, lifted his right hand high and overhead, then pointed toward the houses. The men understood and moved forward. They had been told what to do. It was to be 8 men to a house, 5 inside, 3 outside. First, the colonel's dogs inside, slashing, slicing, ripping flesh with their teeth. Then grenades, and quickly the M16 rifles, a full clip of 18 rounds to be emptied, regardless of what damage was done by the grenades. 15 minutes ago, all telephone lines had been cut, both the ones belonging to the village and to the samurai. There were to be no survivors, not men nor animals. No survivors. At 2 o'clock in the morning, the village was silent, and so was the samurai compound. Quickly, the raiders crossed the grass, 2 men taking up positions in front and back of each house. 3 raiders crouched on each porch, the leader of each party silently counting to 10. Then, slowly, Colonel Tolstoy turned the knob, pushed open the door to the first house, took 1 step to the side as 2 Dobermen sped past him like lean black streaks, then followed them inside. He knew they would find warm, breathing flesh, find it quickly, then attack it. Behind him and off to his right, Colonel Tolstoy heard an exploding grenade, followed quickly by automatic rifle fire. He smiled, only the corners of his mouth moving. 2 small dim lights in the ceiling overhead lit the downstairs. The raiders had stepped into the dining area, 2 large tables and chairs. Along the corridor were photographs framed in wood, past and present members of Master Konuma's samurai. Hard combat boots tore at the faded yellow matting along the corridor as the 5 armed men quickly followed the killer dogs. At the end of the corridor, a stairway on the left led to the 2nd floor. Again, 2 small bulbs burned dimly in the ceiling. In a fraction of a second, the dogs had scampered up the stairs and were at the top of the landing. Both stopped, then walked slowly over to the first door on the left, stopped in front of it, and began to make low guttural noises in their throats, anxious to taste blood. Colonel Tolstoy stepped to the door, turned the handle, pushed it open, and the dog sped by him, leaping on 2 men sleeping on straw mats on the floor. Both men rolled over quickly, their hands pushing at the dogs, desperately trying to ward off the animal's razor-sharp teeth. Shina, a 24-year-old son of a Japanese fisherman, was the samurai nearest the door. He had been training for 3 years. His samurai training would end tonight. Bringing both knees up, he pushed the Doberman back and away. Both of the young samurai's bare forearms were bleeding, shredded flesh, but he blocked the pain from his mind and concentrated on the dog. The Doberman had tasted blood and wanted more. It leaped in the air, all 4 legs off the ground, and that's how it died. Rolling over on his left side and facing the animal, Shina lifted his right knee to his own chest and screaming, "Aye!" shot his right leg up at the dog in a vicious, strong karate side thrust kick, breaking the dog's neck and killing it. Ito, his roommate, was dead. The other dog had torn his throat apart, slashing the soft flesh as though it were tissue paper. Quickly rolling to his right, Shina saw the dog turn from Ito's throat and move toward his genitals. As Shina stood up to move toward the killer dog, Colonel Tolstoy shot the samurai in the head and back. Quickly backing away 2 steps, Colonel Tolstoy motioned the men with him to move farther down the hall. Then, unclipping a grenade from his shirt front, he laid his M16 on the straw matting, pulled the pin from the grenade, and rolled it into the room with 2 men and 2 dogs. Then,